Hello and welcome. This is Rising Dawn 144. Thank you for joining me. I appreciate you. I hope all is well. Show me what collective needs to see. What is it that's hidden that they cannot see? What is it collective cannot see? All right. Let's see what the cards have to say. It's alone but not lonely. Solitude. There so you can see him. I don't know how well you see him with that glare. All right, what's the solitude? Honor yourself. Tell me about this. Honor yourself. The magic you seek is inside of you. Let it flow. Witch. Okay, so somebody's in solitude. If not, that's what's needed. To honor yourself and allow those dormant energies to awaken, because the time is now. This is the time of our awakening, of our powers, of our magic, I guess, if you call it. Our true selves are awakening. And it's time that we go within and get to know our new selves. And by doing that, it awakens our dormant abilities. You have to honor yourself. And you have to do that in solitude. You have to go alone. Tell me about this witch card. This is a gateway. The witch card. Oh, two flipped out. Everything in perfect balance. And how can you feed others when your own table is empty? Okay. So going within and honoring yourself to find your balance. Because until you find out who you really are and what you really need, and I'm talking about on a soul level, you can't nourish others. You can't lead others if you don't even know your own path. So everything's in perfect balance. You're on time. Don't think that you're falling behind or whatever. Tell me about this solitude. Reveal. Are you serious? Epiphany. Reveal your gifts. That's going in solitude, your alone time, your meditation, your prayers, whatever, however you practice. Your gifts are being awoken, but you have to be aware of it. You have to become one with it. Basically, it's a part of you and it's waking up. So you have to get to know it, like all those dark nights of the souls. We had to go in there and get to know our inner child, get to know our dark side, our shadow. Now it's time to get to know the other parts. It's time to lead. Honor yourself. You're a powerful being. And if you don't honor yourself, how's anyone else going to do it? Free yourself, liberation. You do that by knowing yourself. And there's so much more. There's so much more. As soon as you think you figured it out, there's a whole nother level. And I'm sure if you're watching me, you're already to that point. This is like a metamorphosis, but you have to activate it by honoring yourself and going within and getting to know this part of you. What's a switch? Some magic. phenomenon. Be still and listen to the spirits. That's the magic you seek is inside of you. Let it flow. So it's very important that you have alone time so that you can listen. Listen to yourself, listen to your soul, listen to the spirits. You're being guided, but you have to listen. What's this, Maximus? Not only listen, you have to trust it and you have to honor it and then incorporate it. Cultivate love. Okay, this is with how can you feed others when your own table is empty. So yeah, you have to learn how to love yourself. And you're not going to be able to do that fully until you know all the hidden aspects of yourself, the parts that have been turned off through generations and generations. It's coming back online. It's here. It's ready to awaken. It's ready to be unleashed into the world. We just have to give it a space to allow that to happen. And that's within us. So loving yourself and honoring yourself. Tell me about this, everything in perfect balance. Serendipity, merge with flow, and sacrifice. What can you let go of? So what is it that's holding you back from allowing this part of you to awaken? What's holding you back from going into solitude and getting to know who you are and honoring yourself and loving yourself, allowing your magic to flow, to come to the surface and just flow out of you? Because this is natural. This isn't going to be the magic that comes out of us is not stuff that comes from ceremonies and, doing jar crap in the freezer or whatever. That's not a natural witch. That's somebody that's just manipulating energy. The natural witch be within us, we tap into when we start manifesting, when we start actually working with the energies around us and flowing with it and accepting it. Like when obstacles are thrown in our paths. Like I've been saying, a big lesson I had to learn was if there's resistance, if you have to like fight for something, it's not meant for you. What's meant for you will flow to you just as you will flow to it. So if you're feeling anxious or you feel like you got to control something or you got to hold on to it or fight for it or whatever, that's not the right path. That's not the right path. And the same goes for this. You don't have to start getting spell books and doing, kitchen witch crap or any of that stuff. This is natural magic that's going to flow out of you. This is your natural abilities. And we all have, there's so many different ones and we're all different. But at the same time, we're all one. So when we all activate the different aspects of us, we're going to create such a beautiful, beautiful world. But first, we have to honor ourselves. We have to love ourselves, and we have to get to know ourselves so that we can harness this ability. Let love grow. Perfect acceptance of who you are, even your flaws, what you think is a flaw. It's not really a flaw. It's just the way that you're handling the energy is incorrect. But once you start to get to know yourself, you can start working with that. And then your natural abilities just start flowing and you're like, wow, I did that. And you didn't have to fight for it. You belong to paradise. This is beautiful. So it's definitely asking you to go within yourself. You need solitude. You need alone time. You need to be able to listen. Let's see what Tarot's got to say tonight. What does collective need to see? What is it that the collective cannot see? Seen the High Priestess. What is it? It's hidden. Page of Swords. Watching, learning, listening. One more time. All right. What's going on? The Tower. This is a paradigm shift. When you come out the other end of this shift, you're going to be a totally different person. You're going to understand yourself on a totally different level. And the others around you that are on the lower vibrational levels, you're going to naturally just, you're going to fade from each other, basically, because you cannot cohabitate anymore. And you're going to know that because these people will just start, pulling out of your life. Like I said, you don't have to fight for what's meant for you. So as they drift off, just bid them farewell and send your blessings and keep on moving. Tell me about this Tower. What's this Tower? Strength. Oh, wow. You're going to be very powerful. Whoever I'm talking to, you're going to be very powerful. So, yeah, you have to get to know the hidden aspects of yourself that's awakening with this magic, because if not, you're going to be able to destroy worlds as well as create. You need to get your strength and figure out how to tame your inner beast, where you're not being triggered by people or situations or whatever. Yeah, you have to be balanced to harness this energy. Very balanced, very strong. Let's cross in this energy. The Tower is there and you're just sitting there so peacefully, petting your lion. You're just letting it fall. That's too many, but we'll see. Okay, walking away emotionally, 8 of Cups, recognition, 5 of Swords, unnecessary mental conflict caused by others. Wounded Warrior, putting up these 9 wands for your boundaries, protect yourself. Yeah, you're okay. Yeah, like I said, you're gonna just, like, I'm seeing a separation of worlds, basically. So as you go off on your path, you're going to start going this way, and the other people that are in your world, your reality, that are lower vibrations and can't keep up with you, or trying to cause conflict or hold you back, not allowing you to have your alone time that you need, they're going to just start going off in the different direction. And you're going to just accept this. You're going to accept this with peace. You're going to use your inner strength. You're going to be emotionally content with it because you understand that that's what's going on now. This is a separation. The energies can't mingle anymore. So you have recognition of this, that you're going to have to walk away from a lot of things that you've probably invested a lot of emotions into, but this is the path. You have to do it, and you're accepting it. And by doing that, you're going to have a natural barrier to these people that try to come in and cause conflict with you, try to trigger you, try to get you act in a certain way that you used to or whatever, pushing those buttons. And it's not even going to touch you. It's not even, you're chilled underneath that tree. You have your inner strength. You're balanced. And you recognize that at this point. You recognize you have to accept what is and just go with the flow. All right, let's cross an energy. 1 card, please. Let's cross in this energy. 6 of Swords. moving forward to calmer waters. You know, I'm seeing this is like a separation. That's how I'm seeing this card, because one person's staying on land and one person's in the boat sailing off. And it's calm waters. It's not friction. It's not arguing. It's not, you know, the big FU. This is these people, if they care about you, you know, they just have to accept you're going on a different path, and vice versa. If it's meant to be, you'll meet up some other time, you know, when they raise their vibration and they can handle your energy. It's not forever, it's just for right now. What's the foundation of this? So I'm seeing you, yeah, harnessing your strength to be able to change things. 10 of Wands. Tell me about this. Tell me about this 10 of Wands. Hangman. Letting go of all those burdens. And that is what the sacrifice card was talking about. What can you let go of? What's holding you in a certain spot that you can't get your solitude? You can't honor yourself. You can't even think about yourself because you're taking care of others, or, you know, whatever it is. This is you peacefully letting go. Anything that's holding you down. It's time to fly. What's the crowning energy? Victory, Chariot. Oh, and the sun. Look at that. There's nothing stopping this Chariot. When you honor yourself and you start going through this process and have this inner strength, victory is yours. You're on the right path. You can see the sun is shining bright on everything. Like even the walking away or having to say goodbye to people, you're seeing the bigger picture of it, basically. You know that this is what you have to do. It's best for you and it's better for them as well, because they have to learn how to raise their vibration. They have to change with themselves. And maybe you'll be an example of that. They'll see what happens with you, and then that will trigger them to hop on the train, because that's our job. We have to live by example. We have to show people that this can be done. Things can change. We are the living examples. That's our job. What's past energy? What's the past energy, please? Judgment. Calling judgment. And if you read the story about this judgment card, it's really you evaluating yourself, evaluating circumstances and stuff, and creating your own judgments. Making the judgment call. Tell me about this judgment. The star, that you're going to honor yourself. You're going to listen to spirit. You're going to follow spirit. You're going to listen to your ancestors. You're going to follow them. You're making the judgment call to make this shift. And just by you doing that, that's when this tower comes in. Because that's what you're manifesting by making this agreement. This is like I see this as an agreement. You're going to honor yourself. You're going to love yourself. You're going to become yourself. That's so pretty. I got the chills. All right, what's near future? Six of Pentacles. That's generosity. That's equal give and take. That's 6 of Pentacles, please. Could be karma, but I'm not feeling karma here. Right there, Hierophant. Spirit's going to give to you what you give back. So it's an equal exchange between you and Spirit, between you and your ancestors, between you and your guides. Whatever energy you put into this path is going to be returned to you tenfold. You are going to expand so big. This is a beautiful reading. Yes, you're going to get equal give and take. Whatever you put in, you're going to get out. Let's do this. How does it collective feels in this situation? It's way better than yesterday's readings. Those wore me out, man. I had to cleanse everything after that. Queen of Cups, Three of Pentacles. The Three of Pentacles can talk about actually a spiritual teacher coming into your world, and whether this is in spirit, this is your ancestors coming to you through solitude, meditation, whatever. It's learning from the ancestors. It's learning from spirit. It's learning like you're an apprentice. And the Queen of Cups is with this, and that's what I'm feeling. The Queen of Cups, open heart. She loves herself. She loves others. She loves the world. She loves it so much. She wants to change it. And willing to do all this work. Willing to make these sacrifices. And because of that, you're getting, Spirit is going to feed into you. Tell me how others see the collective. Knight of Swords. Tell me how others see the collective. Eight of Swords. One more, please. Seven of Wands. Okay, Knight of Swords. Knight of Swords comes in. That's quick energy. Can be reckless, but he has the truth. You know, the page was watching, learning, and listening, and now he's on his motorbike and he's heading somewhere to tell this truth that he knows. Can be reckless, can be like bull in china shop. Eight of Swords, that's being depressed, trapped in your own mind, your own thoughts. But you have the Seven of Wands here, so you're protected from that. You're protected from these energies. The Five of Swords came out earlier, and that's what I'm feeling here. The energies that are going to come at you and try and hold you back, try to trigger you, try to, you know, whatever means they use to try and keep you down, and instead of expanding, you're protected from that. You're not going to be trapped in your head. You see it coming. You made a path for yourself because you've seen this motorbike coming, like you heard it. Your awareness is expanding, so you're able to pick up on things, like, you know, how you think of someone out of the blue and then bam, they call you. Like that type of stuff is going to happen to you, and you're going to have a bridge made. You're going to protect yourself. You're going to move to the other side of that river right there. That's how others are seeing you, that they can't pull you back down. They can't hold you back. What's the hopes and fears? Hopes and fears of the collective, please. Three of Wands. Three of Cups. Manifesting your happiness, celebration, enjoyment. This is your ships have come in. Happiness. Okay, so your hopes are that this is what it truly is. That this is all for you. This magic is yours. This is who you are. You're not faking it until you make it. You're not pretending in any way. This is you. Awakening. What's the outcome? You just have to be willing to make those sacrifices. And honestly, it's all about you. 5 of Wands. Okay, 5 of Wands can be conflict, obstacles, competition. 9 of Swords, 3 of Swords, Hermit. It's you transmuting. That's what I'm seeing from this, because this is outside influence. These are other people outside of you with this 5 of Wands. Throwing obstacles in your way, doing things to trip you up. And then we have the 9 of Swords, and that's like worry about the future, being anxious. So outside influences making you anxious and putting you in this 3 of Swords energy. You're able to transmute it. You're giving it to spirit, your ancestors, whoever you're using as your guide. You're transmuting that and you're giving it. So if something comes in, like I said, you don't have to fight for it. You don't have to worry about it. So you're going to learn to basically give Jesus the wheel. You know what I mean? Like, hey, I'm worried about this. I don't want to be worried about this. I'm going to give this to you, Spirit. Can whatever you want done, do. You know, your will, let your will be done. Whatever. 3 of Swords, that's your internal conflict, but this is the opportunity to heal from those truths. Realizing, you know, these people probably don't even realize what they're doing. They're probably not conscious enough to even realize why they're messing with you or trying to keep you back or anything like that. And if so, this is a competition. They're jealous. They're like, what makes you think you're so special? Honoring yourself and loving yourself. You're no better than me. And then they start throwing obstacles in your way to get you worried and pull you back. That's not working anymore. You advance. Give me another outcome, please. Wheel of Fortune. Yeah, you're giving it to spirit, you're giving it to source, giving it to God. Let the wheel turn. The proof is in the pudding, basically. You're not defending yourself with this Hermit card. You're not fighting, you're not defending yourself. You're transmuting the energy and allowing the universe to do its thing. The world, it's an ending and a rebirth. This is a whole new beginning. Any lies, anything like that, you'll see right through them. You'll see right through them. And celebrate an emotional fulfillment and happiness. Ace of Swords, truth and clarity about all this pain and this death that you've had to deal with, the sacrifices you had to make. Understanding on where that took you. Like, yeah, you had to sacrifice this old way of being, but who you're becoming is so much happier. Because now you can create into the world beauty. It's not conflict. It's not turmoil. You're not stuck on the hamster wheel. You're not stuck in the house. You are literally transmuting this energy and releasing it into the world. And you're creating heaven on earth, basically. Heaven on earth, slowly but surely. And you're seeing that all the pain and everything you had to go through and the sacrifices are well worth it. That sun is shining on your path. So you see it coming. And this is a beautiful reading. Like I said, way better than yesterday's readings. This is so beautiful. I'm so happy for you. Yeah, just honor yourself. Listen to spirit. Trust. Trust. All right, guys, I'm going to leave it here. Until next time, I'll catch you on the flip side.